You can do it. You can do it.
Okay. Ready?
Take the first one.
Just have pictures of Mira. These are my notes.
These are my notes.
Right. What is up, everyone? Happy Valentine's Day. And welcome to the first ever episode of Puck Bunnies. We're your hosts, Brandi Rose.
And I'm Cece.
And we're here to talk all things hockey. I mean, it's the hockey pod made by... Let me try that again. It's a hockey podcast made by hotties for hotties. So,
and that's on period.
welcome in.
And that's on fucking period.
This is a hockey pod for the girlies. So we're hoping to have some fun hockey
little
takes and fun little conversations. Maybe have some fun guests, some honorary Puck Bunnies, if you will, join us. I feel like one thing we should say in terms of our title, clarify, make it very clear that we're not actually Puck Bunnies for real.
Yeah.
It's irony.
It's just, if you don't get it, you don't get it.
The girls that get
it's
it,
not for you. So
exactly,
okay.
Exactly.
The girls who get it, and the ones who don't. And
Period.
that's fine.
That's exactly. Period.
Okay.
So let's get into it.
Let's start off.
I feel like the first thing that I wanted to bring up, just to kick off our conversation, I wanted to ask you about defensemen in the league, because there's a couple, the
Please
top
don't do
two.
This to me.
We're starting off strong. We're coming out the gate strong, because the top two defensemen in the league right now are two players that you feel very fondly of. So I want to know who the best defenseman in the league is, Cece. Is it Cale Makar or is it Quinn Hughes?
I can't do this. You can't make me pick between the Quinn Hughes and Cale Makar.
It sounds like you kind of did. That was kind of a sneak diss. The Quinn Hughes. You just feel fondly for that sad little Canuck. Can I get it?
It's okay. He's but we love him. No, you know what? I'll give it to Cale.
You're gonna say Cale?
Because I mean, listen, he's played less, and
I was.
And he still made it up there. I think ESPN did the same thing, where it's just like I think they ranked him as one of the top ones. And I think in this case, ESPN isn't the greatest, but in this case, I'll give it to them. They played it. But then again, it's also Cale Makar at 197 points, and he played less, 286 games, than Quinn Hughes, and he's at 146. Played it.
Yeah, I mean, their numbers are very similar.
But then they have Miro Heiskanen.
Yeah.
We're not talking about. We don't even.
Talking about him. We're talking about Cale Makar, because you look at a lot of their stats are pretty neck and neck when it comes to a lot of these things. In terms of possession time, ozone possession time, shot attempts, shot assists, shots created, scoring chances assists, scoring chances, and ozone passes completed.
Speaking of, I'm excited to see how that plays out when we watch them play.
Yes. Tuesday. Speaking of, we're gonna go see the Avs and the Canucks. Tuesday, next Tuesday.
They're playing in Denver, so we're gonna go. Check out the game.
We're gonna test Cece's alliance here. We're gonna see who she cheers for more. If it's Cale Makar, it's the Avs.
It's the Avs. Listen, I love the Canucks. I love the Hughes brothers, but it's the Avs. What the fuck do you mean?
So both of us, our favorite team's the Avs, obviously. Home team. We're right across the street. It'd be a crime not to be Avs fans.
Exactly.
And then who would you say your favorite player is, currently, of, active players?
Girl, you know who my favorite player is.
Say it with your chest.
No. Who's yours?
Right?
Because we always talk about mine. What's yours?
Mine, I'd probably have to say Nathan MacKinnon as of right now, just because, he's the MVP, which is also something we'll discuss. But, he's been hooping. I don't know what the hockey equivalent to, hooping is. Pucking? No, that sounds wrong. Not pucking. It's hooping. He's been hooping. And I think he's going to win the Hart this year, but I think he's been doing very well. I also, my, unconventional favorite, just because he has a very special place in my heart, is Bo Byram. I love Bo Byram. He's like a son to me, and I love him. So talk to us about your favorites.
Okay, so here, listen. I love Sam Malinsky. You already know I'm
That's based. That. I can't. Yeah.
I love Sam Malinsky, but my favorite. I think I'm a goalie. I'm a goalie girl, so it has to be Georgie.
Yeah.
Right now it's Georgie, and he won at the All-Star game. So I feel like I'm a little based in this.
You're very based. And Georgie's a based answer because I remember everybody was like talking like a lot of shit saying that like Georgie shouldn't have made it to the All-Stars. And guess who won the 100
Guess
grand?
who made it and guess who won?
Guess who poke checked Connor McDavid? Who took down the skills champ?
Preach.
It was Georgie.
It was Georgie.
So this is a Georgie fan club.
Yeah.
The girls that get it. The girls that don't.
We stand Georgie in this hoe. And if you don't,
we love Georgie. Georgie, if you're listening, which we know, of course you are. We love you. We love you, Georgie.
I love you, son.
I love you, son. It was just his birthday the other day. Happy birthday, Georgie.
Yeah, that's true. Happy late birthday.
Happy late birthday, Georgie. Let's look at. I want to talk more about Georgie. Let's look at his number. He's that girl, and like I said, he won that 100 grand. He's the best goalie in the league now. It's been decided by the council. That's just how it is. And I mean, speaking of, he's 28 and 13. Like, about 97 save percentage, 97%. He that girl.
He that girl.
And speaking of All-Stars, you watched All-Star Weekend, correct?
Don't even get me started on All-Star Weekend, because you know how I feel about that.
I do. So let's pick at that wound a little bit. Let's talk about All-Stars.
First off, they're just how they were playing was not equivalent to our team. Okay, they just don't like the limelight. They didn't want to get interviewed. That's what happens, and that's what we're saying.
Our running theory is that like Nathan MacKinnon was like, you know what, if I win this, I'm probably gonna have to talk to ESPN, so I'm gonna lose on purpose. Gonna do it. And Kale didn't fall this time. He didn't fall down.
Exactly.
We're moving up. Kale didn't fall down, and of course Georgie won. Georgie's that girl. Because he is. And you know who else is that girl that I want to talk about? Tim McRae.
Oh my God!
I love Tim McRae.
Don't even get me started on Tim McRae.
I love Tim McRae so much. She ate.
She really ate, dude. And like who does she date? I forgot what his name was.
Doesn't matter. Irrelevant. Mr. Irrelevant. Doesn't matter. I think I know his name, but I don't.
I forgot. I don't even remember who he played for, to be honest with you. But I think it's base as fuck that she literally, like, the song that made her famous is the song that made her like basically be in the All-Star game because the NHL reached out to her and was like, "Hey, you like hockey? You want to come do something with us?" Like,
and she made the All-Star game before her ex did.
Before he did, and that's women in sports.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Women in sports. Women in STEM.
Women in STEM.
This is a Tate McRae
no, she really
podcast.
Ate that.
She ate her performance, and I'm so glad that she was like co-captains with Nate. I'm like, that's the best possible outcome for me because it's like two it girls. You got two of the hottest in the game right now teamed up. Because, like, it could have been worse. We could have had Michael Bublé, and then like the bubbles. I just thought it was really funny also how they made Quinn like co-captain with Jack. Because could you imagine you get named as an All-Star captain and they make you like coach with your fuck-ass little brother? They're like, you have to take him with you.
They don't have to do it. I'm sure that they, at some point, they appreciate doing things together, and like those are memories you're never gonna get back. But they don't need to do everything together. And it's just like he's like, what, he was named top 2 defenseman, right, by the ESPN, and then let's bring along his brother for the views. Let's bring
in Jack too.
That's low key what it was. It was low key for the views. Because,
it was.
I mean, we talked about this too. The interviewers.
Oh my God!
The All-Star game just drove me insane.
And that's actually, I'll let you like tell the story because that's actually how we got the name for this podcast was because watching the ESPN interviewers at the All-Star game.
I'm trying to remember what his name was. I think it is Sean. I don't know. One of the ESPN reporters though. I forgot what his name was. I think he was wearing like a checkered sweater. I don't know. That doesn't matter. That's besides the point. But they were going.
He was a man. That's the caveat of this is that he was a man. So.
And we were watching them. We weren't together, but we were watching them at the same time. Yeah, we were texting.
We were like live tweeting each other.
And who was he interviewing that he said that one thing too?
I want to say it was Nylander. Was it Nylander? Yeah, I think it was Nylander.
Yeah, and at one point it was. I think he was talking to Quinn Hughes. And he was like, "So you're the hottest guy in the NHL. How does that make you feel?" When boy literally had just won the game, I was like, "Bruh, are you serious? Like he literally just won the I forgot what it was that he had won that night.
One of the skills challenges.
Yeah, one of the skills challenges, and he was like, the first thing he asked him was like, "You're the hottest one in the NHL. How does it feel?" I'm just like,
"You're like the best looking guy in the NHL."
And it's not even the question because I mean he has a point. But it's the fact that if it was a woman who would have said those questions.
That part.
And it was
over.
And then I was literally in the gym the other day. And do you remember when I texted you about it? And I was watching. I forgot who it was. I think it was I forgot who it was. But I was watching them play. But they were doing their first intermission they were like their rundown, like the first intermission, and he was back on the screen and he was going over the NHL, and I was like, oh cool, they're gonna talk about the skills challenges. It'll be good. And he literally just like did a breakdown on who was the best dressed at the event. And first off, man said that I think it was Kale or someone wasn't like dresses like wasn't MVP material dressed.
Oh, it was Nate, huh?
No, yeah,
he was
Nate.
like, that's not
like
MVP material.
He's like, that's not MVP material. And I was like, boy, he's playing. What are you doing?
No,
like,
that's literally like, how are you gonna like diss like the best player in the NHL right now because he's not? You don't like his suit. Like, could you imagine like if we came on this podcast and we're like, hey, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna be ranking the top 10 cutest hockey players in the NHL. Like, we'd get eaten up.
No, yeah.
Every single time. But if like men on ESPN do it, oh, it's fine. So it's like that's why we were like, yeah, if we did it, we'd be called Puck Bunnies, and we're like, write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. I think it was the Flyers who they were playing. Or no, actually it was the Flames. No, it was the Capitals.
Was it? Oh, it was one of the.
It was on Saturday. It was literally this weekend. No, but it was like a Capitals versus a Bruins game, and I was like, why are we talking about this in the first intermission rundown? Like during a Capitals and Bruins game.
There's a game happening. Run me through the stats, like, girl. Well, in their defense, it's like Capitals. So it's like this.
Yeah.
Saying that like we almost didn't lose to them last night.
That's true.
Hey, speaking of, Avs finally won. How about that? Let's go. It's been like 3 years, but we won finally.
And we're back up. They better be on their shit, because I swear to God, if we lose to the Canucks, I will kill myself.
Will you though, or will you be celebrating?
No, I'll definitely be sad. I love the Avs. The Avs are my team. Listen, we love individual players. Quinn Hughes is Quinn Hughes, but I love the Avs. That's my team.
As you should. I love the Avs. And we're gonna win it all this year. I'm confident. I'm confident in our boys. Look at that. Nathan MacKinnon has 87 points this season. Jesus. Let's talk about Nathan MacKinnon a little bit, because there's like some of you bitches still don't get it. That's the MVP right there. He's gonna win the Hart Trophy. He's gonna win it all. Like, that's just. And my thing is, like, I'm just honored that, like, in Colorado right now we have like two of the best like professional athletes in their respective leagues, and like I'm gonna like soak in that all I can, because it's like we have Nathan MacKinnon with the Avs, and then we have Nikola Jokic with the Nuggets. We have two MVP caliber players that, despite the numbers, despite the performances they put up, like, people still don't get it. You bitches still don't get it.
She's a businesswoman, a TV star, a host, a producer, an actress, a philanthropist. She's one of the most influential, popular, wealthy women in the world.
And that's all for period, bro.
MVP, let's see MVP race. I'm not looking at the odds, girl. Give me the numbers. Yeah, see, look at
the Washingtons yesterday.
Yeah, they played. Yeah, and because I think like Lecky put up 2, and then
He had 2 assists and 5 shots on that.
Did he? Oh, slay! Look at him.
Because he eats.
Every single player on the Avalanche is that girl.
They really are.
They are that girl, and I will die on that hill.
I would give anything to be in that locker room.
What do you mean by that?
not even for those reasons, but just to like see the dynamic.
We're not meeting the allegations. Just to see
the dynamic.
Right.
I don't know. Like, I feel like they're all besties.
They're all besties. That's the one thing that like I've really noticed, like, as we've started to work in sports, is that like,
in particularly hockey,
the culture of hockey is the best. I love hockey culture, because like hockey players are like so respectful. They're so nice. They're very accommodating, very welcoming. It's like you don't get that in all other sports, because it's like, you know, when we covered football, it was like the opposite. People were looking at us like, why the heck
football?
We're gonna get demonetized.
I'm gonna get canceled.
Bleep that. But like hockey, we love covering hockey. It's so much fun. It's so inviting. It's, like I said, all of, like, players, staff, media, coaches, fans, everybody is, like, so nice and so respectful. Like, that was the case when we went to DU to cover hockey. Everybody there was so nice and, like, so welcoming. And then, of course, shout out MSU Denver Hockey. Love y'all because they're the best.
No, they really are.
They're the best. They're so accommodating. They're so welcoming. They're so nice.
It's just like the energy that, you know, like you can just tell, like right when they get off the ice, like the interactions, like they will. I don't even know like how to explain it because I've obviously told you I will admit I haven't been a hockey fan for that long, but the second that I covered a game I was in it because it's just like one of those things where it's like
drawn in.
Yeah, and I don't think people understand like the actual like how much thinking goes into like having to play a hockey game because like you're there and you're watching and then like it's literally purely like you have to be on it every single time. Like you have to be watching like the whole time. You have to be on it. And
you're on skates the entire time.
and you're on skates, and then apart from that, you're getting shoved into a fucking board, and like the violence is fun.
Yeah,
but it's just like you can tell, like it's I don't know, like the dynamic of the whole thing is just like it's really fun.
It's fun. It's
really fun
if anybody, in case if you are watching this, you're not into hockey, get into hockey.
Yeah.
Go watch MSU Denver Hockey.
See, I'm for the girlies who weren't into hockey or didn't care for it, but like tried it out once, and now you're in it. Like. Girl,
hockey for hotties. Hockey is for the hotties.
Right here.
Get into it. It's fun. It's like I've watched hockey for like a while, but it's like I feel like the last couple years is when I've really been getting like more and more into it.
Yeah.
Because I think I started really watching it around the same time I started watching the Nuggets, and I was like probably like 2017-ish. But like basketball has always been my favorite sport. But then like I just started getting more and more into hockey, and then like covering and working in hockey, I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is hitting.
I mean, I always watch like baseball. Baseball is like obviously like I've only ever really like the only sport that I really was into was baseball. And we're from Denver, so the Rockies just disappoint, and I'm used to it. Like it's fine. I there will always be my team. I grew up here, but I'm set up for disappointment every single season, and it continues. But going into hockey, like the nervousness is real. Jesus Christ.
Who is texting? We're filming. Hello?
But yeah. No, like hockey is definitely one of those environments where you're just like, oh shit.
This is legit. Like I love this. Like no, being in the environment is fun. Even like I said, just on all levels. Like we've been to collegiate hockey, we've been to NHL games, we've been to like all that fun stuff, and it's just like the energy is like on a 10. It's a completely different level. It's so much fun. It's so much more inviting, like especially because I know that we've talked about this, and like we'll discuss this in a future episode. Just like the differences in culture, like on like Twitter, like because I used to be on NBA Twitter. NBA Twitter is a toxic and terrible place. NHL Twitter, there's also when you get to like the straight men redacted on like either of those like portions of Twitter, like it's bad. But like a lot of NHL Twitter is just like the girls and the gays like bullying their favorite players, and it's so funny and it's so like wholesome,
Yeah, it eats, honestly.
That's
when
cute.
You can tell like hockey's for the girlies. Like
hockey's
it really
is.
Girlies. It's such a fun environment, and I love how the guys just don't know how to respond to it.
They don't. It's like when like people will post a picture of like Sidney Crosby literally wearing Nathan MacKinnon's hoodie, and everybody's like, oh, they're dating, and straight men are like, no, he probably just like got them confused, or like he's probably just wearing it because they're friends. It's like, no, girl.
You don't get
They're
it.
in love.
They're in
you
love.
You don't get it. Have you seen a video of Sidney Crosby and Nathan MacKinnon?
The hockey.
I want what those bitches have.
Is your family accepting of your LGBTQ lifestyle?
We're just going to have propaganda. We're going to sneak into every episode. It's just Sidney Crosby, please come to Colorado. Right look at them. Like, look at them. Look at them.
Those are besties.
Those are besties.
Those are bestie westies.
Bestie westies. Look at them. I don't think you can see that, but bestie westies, Sidney Crosby and Nathan MacKinnon. It's us. We're Sidney Crosby and Nathan MacKinnon.
The duo.
The duo. Look at them. Look how often. Look at them. Bestianas.
No. Real.
I love them.
They're boyfriend and boyfriend.
They're boyfriend and boyfriend.
We stan.
Like if they're not, girl, why was Sidney Crosby wearing Nathan MacKinnon's hoodie then? Answer me that. Sidney Crosby to Denver 2025. 24? I don't know.
2024.
He can come now. That's cool.
Let's look this up.
When is he a free agent anytime soon?
I think who is he?
Crosby contract.
This is our official petition to bring Sidney Crosby to the Avs.
Sidney Crosby, if you're listening, please come to Colorado.
We know you want to be with your man.
Exactly, and you can come and we can accommodate you here across the street.
Yeah, you can stay in the media hall.
You can stay in our office. We have snacks here.
Yeah. We get filled up once a month. There's a Starbucks downstairs.
Yeah, and we could go to Little Owl together.
Oh, yeah.
Jonas Brothers love Little Owl, and I'm sure that you would too.
Mm-hmm.
So Sidney Crosby.
Exactly. Shameless plug to the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, shout out to the Jonas Brothers too.
For showing us Little Owl.
I love Little Owl. So yeah, Sidney Crosby, come to Denver, and we will take you to Little Owl, and we can get you. I don't know what kind.
A
you
matcha.
seem like a
What is it? I forgot what it was called.
Matcha?
Yeah, that's what. Oh. But no, because it's like
What
cheesecake.
did you call it? No,
Yeah,
the
it had a
matcha-
different name. But I don't know why
cheesecake.
matcha came to my.
And I thought you know like
The
macchiato. or
matcha
something.
cheesecake drink.
Wait.
It's good, I promise.
It's good. So yeah, Sidney Crosby, we will take you and Nathan MacKinnon, and we will go to Little Owl Coffee if you come to the Avs, and then you guys can also get a Stanley Cup. So that's additional perk. So Sidney Crosby, please.
Please.
Well, that was eventful. We talked about everything and nothing at the same time.
Hey, Queen. Girl, you have done it again. Constantly raising the bar for us all.
It's just a little intro.
Just a little intro, just a little taste of the Puck Bunnies pod. Like I said, we have some exciting things planned. We're going to bring in some special guests. We're going to have deeper conversations. We're going to have some future episodes where we talk about hockey, book talk, which I think is a very...
Oh my God, I am an avid reader of hockey book talk, so I have some recommendations for you guys.
And we might do a book club where we might read a book and discuss it with you guys.
So if there's any absurd books, hockey related, that the ladies want to put us on, at this point, I've read one that was outrageous, and you know that
I know the one. Yeah,
I know the one. I think it's called Pucking or something, or I don't know.
Pucking around.
Pucking around, and that's as far as I've gone.
I
So if there's anything worse,
I want to know.
Please, for God, send it to me.
We want to know.
Send it my way. I want to be shocked.
I want to be
utterly
jaw
shocked.
on the floor. I want Saltburn of hockey
Literally.
books. But we're also probably gonna have some episodes where we go through and watch edits and hockey Twitter and just talk about different teams, different up and coming things as they come along. So yeah, thank you
if
guys.
you're interested in more of the hockey statistical side and more hockey animus, Brandi has a show coming out.
I have a show
called The Summit.
Yes, ma'am. Where sports reach new heights. We're elevating the game
Exactly.
one highlight at a time, and I'm gonna do some special stuff.
Other hockey stuff.
With other hockey stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have
lots of sports things.
Lots of
sports for
things.
the girlies.
Sports for the girlies.
Well, this one's for everyone,
but specifically for the girlies.
for the girlies, we can forget.
We're here for y'all. We got y'all. But yeah, so stay tuned. We're gonna have some more content coming out, and also go Roadrunners hockey.
Let's go Runners. How do they do it?
Oh, the I don't know. What is it?
No, we just look
I
like
have
we're
a
throwing
video.
up gang signs.
Oh,
in this
Stop. Cut the camera.
Cut the camera.
Cut the camera. Meep meep.
Mimi.